You know, when you deal with utility companies, it doesn't matter who they are, gas, electricity, broadband, phone, anything like that. You're met with an operative on the other end of the line that's trained to deal with things in a predetermined way based on a question and an answer that they've got on a sheet in front of them. I used to work in a call centre type environment. I know how it works. And every now and again, you hear a story where they drop a right clanger. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Last video of the day. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for joining me again. And as always, thank you for the support for the channel. Please continue to keep doing what you're doing. And we're growing great. Well, Virgin Media have done a bit of a silly thing here. And I will tell you all about it. There's a gentleman who had his own plumbing business. And unfortunately had to retire, because he's been diagnosed with a terminal illness. It's inoperable. There's nothing they can do. And first of all, my wishes go out to him and his family. You can read more about it in the link in the description. He has a internet contract with Virgin Media. He's been with them for 30 years. And as part of the process of realising your days may be numbered on this earth, you go about getting your affairs in order to minimise the distress on your wife, your loved ones and everything else. So he decided he was going to phone up Virgin Media, explain the situation and turn around and say to them, you know, I need to get this moved over to my wife and all dealt with. When he said this, and the right moral thing to do, bless him, he was told by Virgin Media that he had to pay a £288 early cancellation fee to actually end his contract. And then what he could do was then open up another contract in his wife's name, not a simple swap over. I mean, £288 is a lot of money for somebody that's worried about money and the future and everything else. I think this is a very insensitive, awful move on Virgin's part, probably as a result of someone with not the training nor the nous to actually realise what's going on and have completely messed it up. When this gentleman actually pressed them on this, he was offered financial assistance, something like a 50% reduction in the cancellation fee, and only had slightly more to pay. Do you know what he decided to do in the end? He thought, well, sod ya, I'm not going to pay a penny. So when I snuff it and you come after me, you might have trouble because I won't be here anymore. How disgusting is that? And not only that, will the guy's wife be worried about the bailiffs turning up on the door to give her a hassle? My mother, her husband died several years back now, and you know, she still gets phone calls from people asking to speak to him after all this time. I won't tell you what she says to them nowadays because she won't appreciate it, but the whole system with regard to this is wrong. It has been for a long time. Best wishes to this fella and his family, and it's awful hearing things like this, and I wish these big companies would pull their finger out and do the right thing. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. Have a good weekend, folks. Hopefully I'll be here on Sunday for a live, and there'll certainly be more content for you next week. Thanks as always for the support and your time. Take care. See you soon. Toodaloo.